sell that dope and get that.
You impact that years old. When they go to jail, they look to sit in the penitentiary for the next 50, 60, 70 years. You're going to have to value your life a little bit more. You're going to have to live with a little bit more high esteem and a little bit more self-respect for your neighborhood, your community, your mamas, your daddies. Have some self-respect for yourself. You're going to have a vision for yourself. You're going to have to look down the road when you're 15 years old and say, what do I want to be doing in 10 years? I'll be 25 years old. With conflict resolution, physical confrontation, and destructive behavior. Once we challenge our young men and women who are out there like that, I think that we can put them on the path to righteousness, you all. I really think we can, because we have to make them understand they're just not only destroying themselves, they're destroying our community, they're destroying each other. This is something that I want to say.
Okay, now the Buffalo Soldiers, I really, really, truly appreciate you guys.
On behalf of the Buffalo Soldiers of Indiana, I'd like to first thank you for inviting us to attend this worthy event. Anytime that we can be of service, we want you to know that all you have to do is call us. And again, we will continue to fight against this violence and try and save lives and reach those dreams. Thank you.
Thank you. Our next speaker will be Donna Shaw. She's the grandmother of the 13-month-old Josiah Shaw, who was killed January 28, 2008.
All right.
Donna.
Come on, Donna! Donna! All right. Yeah. Believe it.
What I want to say first of all is God is good. This is my son Josiah Shaw. He was murdered on January 28th. My daughter was shot. They took him, left him in a car after they had shot him to die alone. But he was brought back to life. He was here for a second. They tried. They worked on him for a long, long time to bring him back to us. But God knew what was best. And what we have to do is we have to continue to trust in the Lord. No matter what happens in our lives, no matter what we go through, God is still
over your life. It is nothing but a demonic force of the devil that's trying to destroy our young people, that's causing these things to happen, and they don't even know why they're happening because they don't understand the spiritual force that is warring against them. So you have to get that understanding. It only comes through this world and in this community. All right? And my name is Pastor Wilson. I do have some tracks, so just see me. We'll give you a track. I pastor here in the city of Gary on the west side of 21st in Connecticut. If any of you familiar with the west side?
Hello, everyone. How you doing? Thank you for coming out. We have Miss Sandberg.
But God is good. God is pro-life, too. Now, my name is Miss Sandberg. They call me Miss E in Chicago, from the International Pro-Life Federation, and also an affiliate of the Inglewood Mennonite Church around, but we did make it. And I'm so thankful, because see, Gary, you know, you go to Wikipedia, murder capital, you know, I think all the marches ought to start right here in Gary, Indiana. I've been promoting that in Chicago. You know, we got to start right here in Gary for the United States of America.
Doing some great work over in Chicago and throughout this country. We'll tell you about what he's doing.
Thank you, sir. I'm going to be super brief, you guys. I just want to thank each and every person that came out, took time out of your schedule to be out here. Dwight, this is my uncle, and you guys probably seen him. He'll be out here by himself if he had to. And what I want to speak to everybody is we have to know that one person can make a difference. Too many times we look for large numbers and large gatherings to justify it. One person can touch and impact somebody else. You can say some words to somebody to keep them from pulling that trigger. So the power is in us, and we should recognize that at all times and do what we can to help somebody else. That's our purpose. Is we want to take a negative and turn it into a positive. Get out there on them blocks where we know this stuff is occurring at, and get these young people outside of them terror. But the main thing is doing good. They're smacking the areas where so much evil is going on. That's how you fight evil, by doing the opposite of evil. Thank you.
How you doing today? I know it's a little chilly. I'm glad to see you guys out. Last year I was out here and I made a speech. I'm the one, my son was shot and killed in Gary last year about this time. And I came out and made a speech. I'm kind of getting over it, but it's rough. I came over that country, little kids, beautiful little kids. They don't know what's going on. The kids are the innocent ones.
Speak on it.
And they were, I came back, and a year later my son was shot. And it's another thing, when I came back, I was home for about a month. I was in the house, and I heard a noise. I jumped up, I thought I was still in Iraq. I was over here on 36 in Delaware. I heard an AK-47. A machine gun going off here in Gary. I had 9 sisters. I didn't have to worry about fighting.
Then, with broken hearts and broken spirits, we fall to our knees and wonder how our young, gifted, and black became so young, armed, and dangerous. We can put an end to this madness when we decide to do something about it. We don't need advice from a task force of black men like William Edward Blyden, Carter G. Woodson, Marcus Garvey, W.B. Du Bois, to name a few, have left us with a wealth of information on what went wrong and what we can do to correct our situation.
Here's a little simple song, yeah.
I am the descendant of Jean-Baptiste Ponte de Savo. I am the great-great-great-great-grandson. I am a 20th generation business owner in the city of Chicago. I specialize in interior design. I'd love to work with you. My granddaddy was the first businessman.
I'm Ronald DeVoe. I'm from Chicago, Illinois. My son Blair was killed May 10th, 2007.
I'm the uncle of Blair Hall. Like my brother was saying, we started our own organization, the Blair Hall Alliance Initiative against gun violence. So we're going to be reaching out to more media alliances and connections in our fight to keep down gun violence and the issues and to address it on all levels. I'm the uncle of Blair Hall. I don't have too much to say. I miss him. I wish he was still here with us. That's about it.
Hi, my name is Dwight Taylor. I represent Concerned Citizens Against Violence in Gary. I organized our second annual Anti-Violence Mother's Day March and Rally. May 9, 2009.